Hey, friends. Happy Thankful Thursday. And I hope that's the mindset that you're entering to this day with that mindset. I can be thankful for the goals. I can be thankful for my dreams. I can simply be thankful for the things I'm looking to achieve this year, knowing that they're possible. Isn't it magical that on this day, what if you entered into this day with a higher attitude of gratitude towards the things you're looking to achieve? Would you think you would come into this day with a new sense of energy, a new sense of resilience, knowing that I can be thankful? It seems like the times that I'm more thankful, that I come in just more stronger. I come stronger and more resilient, knowing that while I'm thankful for what I have, I know I can be thankful for the things to come. It feels like at that current level of gratitude, when you find yourself being thankful for the little things, it seems like the bigger things just come simply. Isn't that true? I want you to think about some of those things in your life that you just only could only imagine have happened for you. But it seems like those times when I'm just thankful for those little things, it seems like the bigger things are easier to come along the way, right? I want you to think about that. How can I be more thankful this day? How can I be more intentional this day? How can I just be thankful for this moment, realizing that today is the gift? This moment is the gift. This week is the gift. And this new month full of limitless possibilities, yes, we're in the 5th day of this month, is a gift. And it's a time to be thankful. And I'm super thankful you're here. So, hey, friends, we're going to dive right on into our daily positive quotation. And maybe you're wondering, Sam, what is a daily positive quotation? That's a great question. It's a book where it's going to give us a topic. It's going to give us a little quote. It's going to give us a story section. And it's going to give it a positive thought or a positive epiphany section. And today here, friends, yes, on the 5th day of this month, our topic, yes, let me find our topic. Man, crazy that we're on the 5th day of this month already. And I know you're winning because you're showing up for yourself each and every day, realizing the gift of the day. But today, friends, yes, our topic is beating the competition. So now we're going to go right on into our quote. And our quote says, don't bother to just be better than your contemporaries or predecessors. Try to be better than yourself. And that's quoted by William Faulkner. So I'm going to repeat that again, just with today, with our topic being beating the competition. Our quote says, don't bother just to be better than your contemporaries or predecessors. Try to be better than yourself. So now we're going to go right on into our story section. It says, sports have given us the concept of personal best, the idea that the most important competition is with ourselves. Can we do better today than we did yesterday? Can we do even better tomorrow? Competing with ourselves is healthier than competing with others. For one thing, there's no way to cheat. Isn't that true? For another, there can be no envy or resentment, no sore losing if we're competing against ourselves. Wow, isn't that powerful on this Thankful Thursday? But we're now going to go right into that positive thought or that positive epiphany section. It says, what do I want to improve on? I'll keep track of my personal best so that I can continually try to better myself. Isn't that powerful on this Thursday? But I really love with our topic today, beating the competition. I really love how that quote starts out. It says, don't bother just to be better than your contemporaries or your predecessors. Try to be better than yourself. Now, I want you to think about like one of those competitions where you're maybe striving to be better than the people before you or better than the people to come. But I really love how it talks about striving to better yourself. Isn't that powerful? That today is that gift, this month is that opportunity to simply better yourself. But I love how it talks about in that story. It says, sports have given us the concept of our personal best. The idea that the most important competition, what is it? That our most important competition is ourselves. Can we do better today than we did yesterday? I want you to ask yourself that question. Can you do better today than you did yesterday? I think it's a great question to ask yourself. What actions is it going to take for me to do better than I did yesterday? Maybe I set a goal and I want to look at how can I move my goal closer? Can you look at something today that you can better yourself with, realizing that you are your greatest competition? But I also love how it talks about, when we're competing with ourselves, there's no envy or resentment. Maybe you found yourself in a situation where you might find yourself fearing success, fearing being successful, or just necessarily fearing being better than the people around you because you're afraid of the envy. Maybe you're afraid of what they'll think. Maybe you're afraid of what they'll do if you become better. But I really love how it talks about when you become better than yesterday, when you become your greatest competition and you become bettering yourself each and every day. Honestly, there's no cheating yourself, right? But then it really removes that resentment and that envy because the people around you know that you're just striving to become better than yourself, not trying to compete against them, not letting their limitations become yours, because I believe that that's what happens. When we seek to compete with others, we seek to accept their limitations. I want to say that again to really let that sink in. When we seek to compete with others, we seek to accept their limitations. I want you to think about the limits that they have placed on themselves, but when you accept them as somebody that you're competing against, you accept the limitations they've set to themselves. Maybe you're in a sales position and they're like, I can't sell more than 7 a day. But you're competing against them. So your only goal is to push for 7. But maybe you have an opportunity to get that 10th sale. Maybe that 11th sale. I want you to think about that. What are those people that you're charging yourself up against? And I'm not saying it's necessarily not having that person that motivates you. Maybe you surround yourself with people that had set goals that you could never imagine yourself. I'm not talking about that, but I'm talking about the people that you're competing with just around you. Just realizing that they might be setting the bar for you when you could strive for greater, bigger things. I also love how it says this in that positive thought, or that positive repeat section. It says, what do I want to improve on? And I think that's a powerful thing is when it comes to what do you want to improve on? Not what the people around you that are improving on, but what is it that you want to improve on? And I will keep track of my personal best that I can continually try to better myself. So now that you know what you want to get better on, are you tracking it? I think that's another great question. Are you tracking it? Because when you're not tracking it and you're not taking, inventory of it, you really don't know if it's moving in the right direction, right? I want you to think about the map. You always look where you're at on the map, right? And usually when you have a map, you set a destination. But if you're not continually checking the map, you don't know if you're going in the right direction or not, right? So I want you to think about your goals in that way. Are you taking the next right action to move you forward? Or maybe you find yourself moving in the opposite direction. So then that's a powerful thing of tracking it. Now that you've established what you want to improve on and you've decided to track along the process, it's just about deciding to be better than yesterday. What is that one more thing that I can move the needle forward? Maybe it's asking it a better question. Maybe it's talking to a mentor. Maybe it's even taking a class, reading a book. But realize that this day is not only an opportunity to be thankful for, but an opportunity to be better. Maybe to be better than yesterday, but to be better for yourself. Be better for your future. Be better for the dream. Be better for the goal, but realizing that becoming better starts with you. Starts with you deciding that this day is a gift. In this moment, I can be better for not only myself, but for my